Hi guys, welcome to Dental Classes for You. Today we shall discuss on a topic Myofascial Pain Dysfunction Syndrome, also referred to as MPDS. Here, first of all, we'll see its definition. MPDS may be defined as a pain disorder in which unilateral pain is referred from the trigger points in the myofascial structures to the muscles of head and neck. Now, even though the definition might seem difficult, it is easy to learn when you know the key points. First of all, the pain is unilateral. It is referred from trigger points which are present in myofascial structures to the muscles of head and neck. So that's the definition. MPDS may be defined as a pain disorder in which unilateral pain is referred from the trigger points in the myofascial structures to the muscles of head and neck. Now, the pain here is constant and dull when compared to neuralgic pain, which is very sharp, shooting and intermittent in nature. Now, moving on to what trigger point is. A trigger point is an area of localized tenderness with taut bands of skeletal muscles which, when stimulated by either micro or macro traumatic episodes, would cause pain, which is attributed to zone of reference characterized by jump sign. So, trigger point is an area of localized tenderness. There are taut bands of skeletal muscles there which on stimulation will cause pain. This is attributed to the zone of reference characterized by positive jump sign. Now, moving on to its etiology, there are various etiological factors for MPDS. The main one is muscle hyperfunction, that is muscle contraction or compression, which would lead to muscle fatigue and that would in turn lead to MPDS. This muscle hyperfunction could be clenching or bruxism as such. Now it could be internal joint problems like disc problems, it could be parafunctional habits, it could be stress, sleep disturbances, physical disorders, tissue disorders, psychological causes, etc. Now moving on to its clinical features. There are 4 cardinal features which are very important. They are pain or discomfort, limited jaw movement, tenderness of muscles of mastication and joint noises which could be clicking or crepitus. So these are the 4 important cardinal features. Apart from these cardinal features, there are other associative symptoms. For example, when you consider neurological symptoms, there could be tingling, numbness, there could be lacrimation, there could be blurred vision, etc. When you consider GIT symptoms, it could be nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea. Then when you consider otological symptoms, there could be tinnitus or ringing sound in the ears, ear pain, there could be vertigo, decreased hearing sensation, etc. Then finally, when you consider musculoskeletal symptoms, there could be muscle fatigue, tiredness, joint pain and much more. So those are the clinical features. Now moving on to its diagnosis. Diagnosis is mainly done by Laskin's diagnostic criteria. This is very important. In Laskin's diagnostic criteria, there are positive signs and negative signs. So the 4 positive signs are as mentioned in the cardinal features, that is unilateral pain, limitation of jaw movement, tenderness of muscles of mastication and joint noises like popping or clicking sound. Now what are the negative signs? So there are 2 negative signs. First is there is no radiographic evidence of pathology and second is there is no tenderness of palpation of TMJ when palpated through the external acoustic meatus. So Laskin's criteria is very important. There is 4 positive signs and 2 negative signs. Positive signs are unilateral pain, limitation of jaw movement, tenderness of muscles of mastication and joint noises. Then negative signs are no radiographic evidence of pathology and also there is no tenderness of TMJ when palpated through the external acoustic meatus. Now moving on to physical examination, there is articular examination or examination of TMJ where you check for the range of motion, the amount of mouth opening, etc. Then palpation of muscle tenderness, you palpate the muscles using digital pressure, that is bilaterally and simultaneously palpate using firm, gentle pressure, usually done with middle finger. Now you check for crepitus or clicking. You grade it. There is like early, medium, there are certain grades like that. Okay? You grade it. Then there is dental and cervical examination. In dental examination, you look for accretion, occlusal wear, facets, etc. And in cervical examination, you check for range of motion of neck, you palpate the muscles of neck, etc. Now, moving on to complications. Two main complications associated with NPDS is sleep disturbances and fibromyalgia. In fibromyalgia, the area of pain will become wider. Now, moving on to management, there are various modalities to manage NPDS. First of all, occlusal rehabilitation. You could remove high points, or you could reconstruct as in TMJ surgery. You could reshape, you could reposition using orthodontics, you could restore, you could replace, and there are various other modalities. Then there is pharmacological methods. In pharmacotherapy, you could provide NSAIDs for pain relief, you could provide antidepressants for mood elevators, then you could provide muscle relaxants, you could provide hypnotics, sedatives, etc. So now in physical methods, there are various other modalities like mouth opening exercises. There could be ultrasound, thermotherapy or usage of heat, cryotherapy or application of cold, biofeedback, splint therapy, hypnotherapy, transcutaneous electric nerve stimulation and much more. Now moving on to radiography. Radiography of TMJ can be done either in conventional methods or advanced methods. You could use OPG, tomograms, reverse Townsview or Townsview, etc. So here we have completed NPDS in a nutshell. Okay, we have described its definition, its trigger point, what its etiology is, its clinical features, diagnosis, last skills criteria is very important, physical examination, complications, management and radiography. Okay. Now, Laskin has also provided a treatment plan in 4 phases that you can read up. Hope all of you understood this class. For more such videos, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.